video is going to be about how pretty much anytime I've ever been in a relationship, the dude that I was in a relationship with, how they just don't like my SD. So for me, it's like this. If I'm coming to you, I have my finger on the microphone. So pretty much it's about boyfriends not liking sugar daddies. Or at least mine. In the past, when I've been in relationships, I've just taken a notice that, I'm upfront and I'm like, hey, it is really platonic, or, I'm being honest. This is what goes on in the relationship. This is what does not go on in the relationship. And when I do those things, and I'm saying before a relationship just strikes up, hey, this is me. I'm transparent. I'm always like told, oh, you're too transparent or this or that. But what happens if, we're in a happy relationship and somewhere into the relationship, you see a text message from one of my, say if I have one or if I have two, if you see a message from a SD, you're going to get upset. And it's been times where it's like, dudes, does not fail me. Dudes feel like they're owed a percentage of that money. Like, how? How? In what way? If you were out here and you were selling, I can't even think, grapes. Okay? You the great man. You know what I'm saying? You out here selling grapes. And hey, I didn't have nothing to do with helping you sell grapes, or even if I did, that's your grape money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I want to go and I want to splurge on my man, my woman, whatever you are or whoever you with, that's my prerogative. Because guess what? I work for this money. I decide how I want to spend this money. But for you to be a low-key hater, like, because that's how I view it. You hating on me on the low. You in a relationship, you my partner, and you hating on me on the low. Period. You're not owed any percentage of that. I told you from the jump, this is what I had going on. Now you all of a sudden, you want to renegotiate the terms of our relationship. And not even negotiate. You just telling me what I'm going to do. That does not work for me. It just doesn't. It bothers me. It just got this feeling in my neck right now that, because it bothers me. And it has always it's just like, oh, you think you finna pump on me. There ain't no P playing stuff over here. You're not doing that. And then it'd be like, campaigns don't even be strong enough for you to be talking to me reckless like that. Watch your mouth, sir. Get your money up. That's why I just be like, wow. So you think I'm the lame. You think I'm the lame that's going to be paying you. But I sat here and I manifested. I prayed to God. I don't care what was in my prayers. It was my prayer. And it was answered. As obscene as it sounds, to pray for whatever it is I pray for, and then go out and work for it, and now you want a percentage from me. You came out of thin air, like out of nowhere. You ain't even give me the juice. You ain't give me the recipe, none of that. But now you think you're owed a percentage of my money. Man, I'm telling you, it don't sit right. And so many girls who are in the entertainment business, what are you doing? You don't even gotta blink. You ain't even look. Oh, child. I ain't even gonna go there. But yeah, so that's an issue, very much so. Then it's the issue of, oh, you're cheating on me. There's no way someone is just giving you money and it's platonic. Well, no, I'm sending pictures. Fudge, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having conversations, you know, and these conversations are platonic. Like, you know, it'd be conversations like, oh, have you seen P-Valley or Power, or have you heard about what's going on in the news? You know, I have no reason to lie about these things. Like, my own SD tell me I got the juice. Like, he tell me that. I don't know. For me, I'm believing more in myself these days, and I don't owe nobody anything, like, but God. That's it. But God. I don't owe my mama nothing. I don't owe my daddy nothing. I don't owe nobody in this world anything. I'm forever in debt to God, though. Forever. Let that settle in and let that sit. So when I choose to give my wealth that is not of the worldly possessions, such as my time, my intellect, that conversation I was given, you know, when I choose to give myself, my body, when I choose to give myself to you, understand that in order to give to you, it's taken from my maker. So if I'm going to give to you, I got to know it's going back to him. We doubling up. But I can't have no leeches around me just because we're in a relationship and you feel that, oh, well, she got a SD and this man giving her all this money, I'm owed a percentage of it. Where do you get off? Like, the nerve. If my man had a SM and, you know, she was giving him money and stuff, I am not about to have my hand out like, oh, babe, you know, I'm sharing you, and no. That's your hustle. That's what you and her got going on. You know, you was upfront about it, and before, you know, if we're in a relationship and he just gets an SM, it's something that you would have to talk about. But now if that was something that was already going on, and he told me everything that was going on, and then I decided to still mess with him, then no, I don't owe him anything. I mean, he don't owe me anything. Now, we in a relationship and then you decide you want to get an SM or something like that. Well, hold on. Because now we got to talk about that. Because you know why? It'd be no different with me. You know, because you know why? This is something new. This is something new. Basics. It's something new, all right? I would have to then decide, like, well, is that a platonic relationship? And if it's not platonic, you know, we got to talk. Because that may or may not be something that I'm willing to accept. But when you're in a relationship with someone who don't like to talk, for me, how could you ever come to a common ground about anything with a person, you know? So, you know, right now, I'm single. It's going to stay that way. Very much so. I feel like I'm not putting my money before no man. I'm just not. Every time I do that, I encounter leeches, parasites, unequally yoked relationships. I don't want that. I want to be able to be me and live my life, you know? Hey, some may say I'm in an open relationship. It's not as open as you think, though. I'm not into open relationships. I'm into money. If somebody want to give me some free money, I'm finna come get it. It's levels to getting this money, all right? When you in a shake life. So many different levels to it. The same. That shake life, that sugar baby life, that 304 life, It's all different. It's not the same. And when you try to intertwine them, you get BS. That's why the game's so messed up right now. Females don't know if they want to do this. Dudes don't know if they want to have a campaign or they want to start a family. It's backwards. I'm tired of dealing with backwards people. I know what I want. I've always known. That's why it ain't never been a problem getting to this money for me. Never. Oh, I gotta work for it? Bet. I'ma get up and go get it. Rule number 1. Closed mouths don't get what? Fed. And I ain't into force feeding nobody. Baby, you don't want these nutrients that I got to provide for you? That's on you. That is on you. You can do a liquid diet. You can get that in, sure. But baby, it ain't never gonna be like eating a steak and potatoes with some vegetables on the side. Tender, juicy, succulent. You dig? Never. Baby. I'm eating steaks 2-3 times a week. You feel me? You know, I was saying to myself, I had to take last year to learn. I had to learn some things. You know, you can get it together, but then once you get it together, you still got to learn some things. And yeah, I got this, I got that, but now I gotta learn. I gotta learn how to appreciate and respect my money. All the security blankets that I have right now may not be here one day, and some, you know, it's what it is. I always got to be a chameleon and innovative in how I'm able to receive and give back wealth. Always. Whether that's monetary or not. I truly believe in a bartered system. You know, I do believe in the monetary system as well. But, yeah. Last year, you know, I got robbed by some people that I knew. I got jumped pretty bad. I don't feel bad about none of it, actually. I don't. It don't sit in my heart like, oh, I got played. It don't. You know why? Because had I been doing the things that I was supposed to be doing, not that I wasn't doing, like, me getting robbed or whatever. It was because I put love before money. I got it tatted on me, money over love, and I got another tattoo, love over money. Gotta have a balance between the two. If you want your cake and your ice cream, gotta find a balance. They say you can't have it. I don't believe that. I just don't. Maybe that person wasn't the one for you. And maybe the person that can give you what you need don't look nothing like what you was expecting. But hey, they fit in. Guess what? I ain't gonna lie. You can get some plastic surgery now. Make you better looking than before. But when you got all that in one like me, whew, now how hard it is to find something rare in this world with so much diversity, so much, you know, this culture going around. That's how I view myself. That's how others should too. Just being real. Like, just being real with y'all. You know? It hurts. It does hurt. It hurts when you rare and you got a good soul and you keep getting little pieces chipped away at you. Chip, 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 chip. You don't look like what you once looked like before. But inside, what's that word? Inside, you know how when a fly or something like that gets crystallized, you know? Inside, I'm still there. I'm still there. The exterior, you know? It made me, it's part of me, it became me, or it was me, it is me. But inside, deep down inside, even though you chipping away, I'm still here. And eventually you're gonna chip away and you're gonna set me free. People get tired, but I don't gotta be bitter. Like, I don't have to be bitter when I say enough is enough. I don't have to turn bitter like so many people with good souls. You take the knowledge, you take the information, and you learn how to do for people in a way where they can't touch you. Yeah, loving you from a long spoon or from a distance, that's what they call it. I can love you up front and still do for you. Like I told my cousin, I love you. You know, she's like, why you acting like that? She come over, why you acting like that? I say to her, I don't mess with you like that. I love you. But the relationship ain't like that no more. I'm grown. Like, grown. More than been paying my bills for a long time on my own. And the moment you choose to be physical with me, you don't respect me. That's genocide. You don't respect me. You don't care for me. I cannot have that. Especially not coming from my family. You ask a person more than once. For me, that's just annoying, for one. And now I feel like I'm belittling and begging you. Belittling myself. Because you heard me. But by chance, if you didn't, here I go again. And I'm humbling myself, asking you the third time. Why you gotta do all of that? Someone can't hear you, and that's because they're not listening. They don't want to hear you. Then it's like, when they do, by the time they do hear what you're saying, it's like by the time they hear what you're saying or whatever, it's like, they need help. They in a bind. And they know you got it. But you didn't change, right? And I know y'all like, what does got to do with the SD and the BF? Because it's like, when you're in a position to help, but this person's intention's been so off all this time, kind of got to, like I said, love them from a distance. Let them struggle. Let them lose that house. Let them lose that car. Let them lose that apartment. Let them have to get their jewelry repossessed. Let them do it. Because guess what? When you was begging them to let you show them a better way of living, they ain't want to hear that. They just wanted to take from you. They ain't want to come together. They just wanted to take from you. Nah, no more. No more of that. No more. We a team. You want to be by yourself? You go out there and you learn that game for yourself. But if we a team, I'm going to put you on game. I can't give you everything. Because guess what? History done told me. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't give everybody your game. You feed them it. Slowly. Hey, I'm not force feeding you, but I'm going to take off a little piece of this bread. I know you ain't ate in days. So what's the point of giving you a meal only for you to waste it? I got to introduce my life to you. You ain't introducing nothing to me. I don't go without. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So when you dealing with leeches and parasites and stuff like that, you gotta test their intentions. Because guess what? I done dealt with some leeches. I didn't enjoy some of their company. But I couldn't enjoy their company as much as I wanted to, knowing the type of being that they are. They have not yet reached that higher realm of self. When you tap in and truly tap in, you can have anything in this world you want. Anything. I don't mean just fake consciousness. I mean tap in. And you'll know when you done tapped in. Ain't nobody gotta tell you. Because everybody gonna start looking at you different. You gonna move different. You gonna walk different. You gonna smell different. Even if you didn't know you had a smell. Everything about you gonna be different, but same at the same time. Because guess why? What you knew before and you know better. And what you know now, you putting it to use. See, I knew better, and I had the information, but I chose to be stupid. I was coming in and out of being stupid and ignorant at the same time. Because some things I know and some things I didn't know, and I was lazy. It's not that you can't tell me nothing. People tell me stuff all the time. I need to hear something that's useful for me. If it's not useful for me, you know, guess what? I hear you, but it goes in the back of my mind until I need that information. That's it. I want to end it by saying this. I was thinking on my way to work. My issue has always been because people want to be a part of what I have, right? But when I don't want to give myself in ways that they want to take me, they exile me. Like I'm some vile creature because I won't let you walk all over me. I don't know. I guess the question is, I know people done been through it. But if you ever been through it, comment below and let me know. And I'll comment back for sure. Because right now, you know, it ain't millions of people on here, but, you know. So, and it goes two ways. Like, even with guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a girl, and say you doing what you doing, like, maybe you paying all the bills, this and that, and she still want more from you, and she can't get up and go get it for herself, like, kind of got to ask yourself, what more do you want from me? I'm paying the bills. I done put you up in a nice place. You got a nice car, this, but it ain't enough. You got to ask yourself, is that the type of woman I want to deal with? You know? If you was a dude and your girl felt like she was supposed to get a percentage of your sugar mama money, do you think you supposed to give it to her? Like, she ain't help you meet that girl, or none of that. None of it. Is she owed a percentage of that money? Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But I'm single because, like I told dude, when you ready to, really wanted to really get in his case, but in so many words, it's what I said. Like, you gotta make a choice. I'm not playing that best friend crap. You want me to put you on game? You gotta really just put her on the back burners, or go do that with her. Go get that bag with her. It don't bother me. Like, for some reason, it just don't bother me to tell a man that say he love me to go be with another woman because you're not a man worth fighting for. That's all I'm saying. In so many words. If I even gotta give you the ultimatum, you're not it. So go do that with her. But don't try to play me. Like, at all.